Okay, cool. So guys, actually we are discussing the VPN. Okay. So what I told you about the VPN, this is a private one, right? So what I told you, what is the definition of VPN, guys? VPN is just like a private secure tunnel between two locations, either between the two offices, either between the your company network, or between the client. Getting my point? So by the help of VPN, what we can do, we can share our resources, either any data, very securely. If you do not have VPN concept, then for example, if this is my company located in Delhi, and we have a branch in Bangalore, so in this case, what you need to do, you need to purchase a separate private lease line from the ISP, and you need to tell the ISP ki, hey, I want to secure, I want to send the secure data between my daily office and Bangalore office. So what ISP will do, ISP will suggest you, hey, you need to purchase one lease line from me. So that lease line between from Delhi to Bangalore, and by this tunnel, or by this lease line, only your company data will exchange. But this is too much costly, guys. This will be too much costly. So what is the solution? Solution is, we have a concept of VPN. That is the virtual tunnel. So for example, if your location is Delhi, or your branches in Bangalore, so in this case, you will create one virtual tunnel, and by the help of that tunnel, what you can do, you can send your data securely, and that is virtual. You do not need to purchase the physical lease line from the ISP. So that is the benefit of VPN. Getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? So you can just understand
Sir.
VPN like a underground tunnel. For example, if you want to reach somewhere, so by the help of by the help of underground, you can easily go. And please remember, when you create a VPN, or when you create a tunnel, whatever the data you are sending, that data must be encrypted. I hope everyone know what do you mean by encryption, right? So it will be encrypted. Once your data will reach at the destination, your destination device will decrypt it. So basically, this is the main function of a VPN. But if anyone asks you, tell me how the VPN works, how can you answer? You can answer ki, first of all, we need the firewall. First of all, what is the requirement? You need, guys, firewall. Second requirement is, if you have a firewall, what firewall will do? Firewall will encrypt your data before sending the data over the internet. Before sending the data over the internet. Second thing, what firewall will do? Second thing firewall will do, guys, encryption. Fine. So why encryption is needed? For example, if you are sending your any company's data, or any very important data over the public internet, you want to make sure your data must be in the ciphertext, or you can say in encrypted form, so no one can read it. Fine. So once your data will reach at the destination device, what destination device will do? Destination device will decrypt that data. What? Decrypt that data. Getting my point? So third thing, and the fourth thing, guys, why we need encryption and decryption, I hope you guys know. Are you tell me yes or no? Right
Yes,
now,
sir.
everyone. Yes.
Sir, I have heard,
Is this?
to encrypt the data,
I think your network is problem.
we need,
Guys, is my voice
we can
you guys
able
are
to
audible to me?
use software
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
also.
I
Is
think
it
his network has some problem.
I think
working?
yes, one has some issues. Right? Am I audible to you, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So,
Hello. Yes,
yes,
sir. Your voice is clear.
cool.
Sir, yes, sir.
Cool. Now, one more thing about the VPN that you guys need to understand. Let me show you one company network. For example, this is the company network. You know, this is called These are called, guys, LAN network. These are the access switches. Here DRs are connected. And with this DR, what is connected? P are connected. And you know, if you have some idea on P, what we are doing, guys? We are doing routing. What we are doing, guys? We are doing routing. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right now. And for example, if there are multiple branches of your company, multiple branches. For example, one branches are here, one branches are here. Again, same topology here also, same topology here also. And every network, every branches are connected with either BGP, either MPLS, either OSPF, some any other routing protocol. But what you need to understand, you need the PE. So PE is the device that is handling the complete routing part. But try to understand, for example, if there is any branch where there is no PE, because you know PE is very costly. So for example, if this is your Noida branch office and one is, for example, Bangalore, and this is Noida. In Noida, everything is there. This is P1 and P number 2. And there is a ISP or something. And this is the Bangalore. Everything is there also. DR is there, firewall is there. But what is not there? P is not there. There is no P. Now who can tell me what is the use of P? Who can tell me what is the use of P, guys? What is the use of P device? I told you P device is used for managing all the routing part. Yes or no? Tell me. Are P means that is router. P is nothing. P is just like a router. Now what P will do? P exactly perform the routing. But which type of routing? There are two types of traffic in your company. Private traffic and public traffic. Are yes or no? For example, if you are sitting here and you are trying to search facebook.com, you are generating private traffic or public traffic? Who can tell me?
Sir, private
Public
P
traffic.
used for private.
No. Yes,
So,
exactly. P will handle your private traffic, guys. What? Private traffic, not public one. Because for public there is a ISP, na? Yes or no? Who is taking care of your public traffic? Are yes or no? Everyone tell me. Right? Yes.
yes, sir.
But for private traffic means, for example, if your company is using 10th network, there is a P. For example, there is a device, there is a one more branches, or for example, this branches. Here your company DR is there. Here your company access switch is there. Here your company firewall is there. And for example, you are sitting here and you want to access this DR. So you, for example, this DR IP is 10.0.0.1. So from you will generate the destination IP will be, guys, 10.0.0.1. Agree? Yes or no? Right? And for example, this is your machine. Your machine IP is 20.0.0.1. Am I right? Everyone, tell me. Right, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So your source is also private. Your destination is also private. So in this case, your traffic will reach out to the DR. DR will forward to the firewall. Firewall forward to the P. What P will do? P will forward your traffic and do the routing. Do the routing. There is this one is also connected. There is a lease line. Okay, so these lines are connected with the other P or any locations. For example, this is a Bangalore. Here there is no P. There is no PE. But for example, this is the firewall. This is the P. This P is connected with any other office. For example, there is a Mumbai office. In Mumbai, this P is connected here. So there is no problem. Here communication will happen. There is no problem. But try to understand. If there is a Bangalore office, there is no P, but still there is a private network. Yes or no? Right? Are still there is a private network na in Bangalore, but there is no P. But for example, you want to make communication here. For example, here one guy, and one guy is this guy wants to access anything that is related to the private network. How this is possible? This is possible, guys. Either you have two options. What you can do, either this is the PE and there is no PE. Fine. So there will be no private communication. But you want for the private communication, what you will do? There is a firewall. There is a firewall. You will create one tunnel. Arey, what you will do? You will create one tunnel for private communication. Is this clear, guys? Everyone, yes or no? Right? But for example, if this is the Noida location, this is the Mumbai location, if there is already PE, so in this case, there is no need of tunnel because you have a physical communication, na? Are yes or no? Are getting my point, everyone? Right, na? Please remember, PE is always connected with the physical lease line. Please remember this line always. PE is always connected with physical lease line. But between the Noida office and Bangalore office, there is no PE. It means there is no physical lease line. So if there is no physical lease line, it means you, but if you want to share the private network, how this is possible? This is possible only and only by the help of tunnel. Is this clear, guys? Everyone? P is used to handle the private traffic. Exactly. Is this clear to everyone? Anyone here who do not understand, let me know. Are tell me yes or no. Is this clear? Guys, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the thing is how actually we are creating the tunnel. Now, the main concern is how actually we can create a tunnel. Who can tell me? Anyone here who can tell me how actually we can create a tunnel? Anyone? Anyone who can tell me how can we create the tunnel? I can show you how we can create the tunnel. But right now I'm just asking, do you guys know how to create the tunnel?
Yes, sir. By using GRE or IPsec, we can create the tunnel.
IPsec, exactly. For example, let me show you. Yeah, I'm not able to log in it. Okay. One more thing that you need to understand. If you want to create the tunnel, what is the requirement? What are the requirement? Who can tell me? Anyone have any idea? Requirement for creating a tunnel. First thing is firewall. Are yes or no? Tell me. First thing we need firewall na. Either you can say firewall or but in networking language this is called gateway. अरे नेटवर्किंग के लैंग्वेज में इसे गेटवे बोलते हैं. डन गाइस एवरीवन यस और नो राइट नाउ आफ्टर दैट गाइस IPsec tunnel. Third thing what you need, that is IKE. Anyone have any idea what do you mean by IKE? IKE means guys internet key exchange. For example, you want to encrypt and decrypt the traffic. and your traffic is always encrypted when you are sending the data through the tunnel. Am I right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Whenever you are sending the data through the tunnel, that traffic is always encrypted, right? But how? How these traffic are encrypted? For
By
example,
using encrypted keys.
yes, exactly. This is the tunnel. Whatever the traffic you are sharing, your traffic will be encrypted. And when this traffic will reach at the destination and this traffic will be decrypted. This is possible because of key. Because of some keys, guys. Please remember. What happened? Your traffic here, your traffic will be encrypted because of some these keys. And what this firewall will do, this firewall will exchange the same key to this firewall. So this firewall can also decrypt that traffic by the help of that same key. Please remember. Understand, guys? So that's the reason if any hacker access your data, but they are not able to read your data because that hacker do not have that key. Getting my point? So
Yes,
hacker
sir.
can only read your data if hacker have that key. Otherwise, no. Are you understand? Yes or no? Right now.
Yes, sir.
After that, what we need to create, guys? We need to create some policies. What we need to do? We need to create some policies. In some case, you need to create routing. In some keys, sometimes you need to perform the NAT. These are the basic thing or basic requirement for tunnel. Now, why we need a policy? Anyone who can tell me why we need policy? For example, everyone try to understand. I'm just telling you the scenario based, guys. If you understand the scenario, you will understand everything. For example, this is the Noida one and this is the Bangalore one. You already created the tunnel. So it means whatever the private traffic which is located in the Bangalore coming to the Noida. अरे बेंगलुरु का जितनी भी प्राइवेट ट्रैफिक है वो नोएडा आ रही है ना फिर टनल से यस और नो टेल मी राइट एवरीवन व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग between the Noida office and Bangalore office you already created the tunnel and by the help of that tunnel whatever the private traffic generating on the Bangalore now coming to the Noida office or you can say at Noida P sorry not P Noida firewall. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes,
By the
sir.
help of tunnel. Okay. Now, as a network engineer, what you will do? Every traffic is reaching to the Bangalore, at Noida location. And one more thing, Noida at this location, you are using different network, and here you are using the different network. Yes or no? Agree?
Yes,
For
sir.
example, again I am telling, for example, if in your company have 2 branches or 5 branches or 10 branches, do you think at every branches you guys are using the same network? No, never. Yes or no? If
Yes,
you
sir.
guys will use the same network, there will be a conflict. Exactly, na everyone? Yes. So for every branches, there will be a different network. For example, in Noida location, you guys are using the 20 network. And here you guys are using the 10th net. But by the help of Ipsec tunnel, your Noida firewall is now receiving the traffic from which network? 10th network, na everyone. So it
Yes,
means
sir.
locally you created here 20 network at Noida, but your Noida location is getting the traffic from which IP? 10th network IP. Now as a network admin you need to handle these traffic ना. अरे नेटवर्क इंजीनियर के लिए ये चैलेंजिंग पार्ट है ना कि तुम्हें 10th नेटवर्क को भी अब हैंडल करना है क्योंकि लोकली तो वहां क्या चल रही है 20 की नेटवर्क चल रही है बट आईपी सेक टनल से तुम क्या कर रहे हो सब बेंगलुरु की जितनी भी प्राइवेट ट्रैफिक है सभी को तुम नोएडा बुला रहे हो दैट इज 10th नेटवर्क सो एज ए नेटवर्क एडमिन यू नीड टू हैंडल द 10th नेटवर्क ट्रैफिक ऑल्सो अभी तक तुम सिर्फ 20 नेटवर्क को हैंडल करते आ रहे थे नोएडा में बट अब आपको 10th नेटवर्क भी मिल रही है आईपी सेक टनल से यस और नो बताओ गाइस
Please tell me again.
I am telling, now I am repeating in English, guys. Please remember what I am telling. Previously, as a network engineer, you guys are handling only 20 network in Noida location, which is locally configured there. But now what you did, you created a tunnel between Noida and Bangalore, and at Bangalore location there is a 10th network. So by the help of this tunnel, your Noida office is now receiving the 10th network traffic also from Bangalore. So as a network admin, you need to handle the 10th network traffic as well. Am I right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So again, there is a concern how you will handle these traffic. Guys, we will handle these traffic by the help of multiple things. You know, on firewall, we are creating the policies. Agree? Yes or no? So we will
Yes.
create the policies on the firewall. We will perform the routing on the firewall. We will perform the netting on the firewall. You know, na? You know, we need net. What is the use of net, guys? To just convert your private to public or public to
Public.
private.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
right? Okay. Previously, at Noida location, what is the traffic you guys are handling? 20 network.
Network.
So at Noida Firewall, you already create the NAT policy or NAT rule for which traffic? 20 network. But now you are receiving the which traffic? 10th network, na also, yes or no? From tunnel.
Yes,
So
sir.
you need to create the NAT policy or NAT rule for 10th network also. If you do not configure, then you are not able to communicate with the internet. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right na? So this is also very, very important. Now, routing. Routing is also very important because if you do not provide the route to the firewall where the firewall needs to forward your packet, then how this is possible you can communicate? Is this possible? No, na?
No.
Everyone. No. For example, this is the main data center of your company that is located on, for example, Los Angeles, LA. And there is main data center. One guy is there who is Bangalore office. Here 10th network is there, here 20 network is there, for example, here 30 network is there. All are private one? Yes or no? Tell me. 10, 20, 30. All are private one? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, this guys wants to access, there is one DR, the IP address is 30.0.0.1. How the traffic will go? Who can tell me? How the traffic will go?
By using the routing, the traffic will go.
First of all, from here, these guys wants to access this DR. So first of all, this device or from Bangalore, one traffic will generate. That traffic is private or public?
Wait.
Private. Source IP is, for example, 10.0.0.1 and destination IP is 30.0.0.1. Am I right? Everyone.
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So between here and here, you already created one tunnel. Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
So on Bangalore firewall, you need to create what? You need to create routing. If you do not create routing, how this firewall will identify where I need to forward this packet? Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right ना? एक
Yes.
चीज समझो, बेंगलुरु ऑफिस में दो चीजें होंगी आपके पास. एक होगा आपके पास आईएसपी जो कि पब्लिक इंटरनेट होगी, है ना? अब तुम ये बताओ, क्या तुम अपने कंपनी का प्राइवेट नेटवर्क क्या तुम पब्लिक नेटवर्क पे भेजोगे? नहीं भेजोगे ना एवरीवन? यस और नो? मैं इंग्लिश में, आई विल रिपीट इन इंग्लिश गाइज ऑल्सो. मेरा सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, अगर तुम बेंगलुरु ऑफिस से ट्राई कर रहे हो एसएसएच करना 30.0.0.1 को, तो डू यू गाइज थिंक कि क्या आप अपनी ट्रैफिक को पब्लिक इंटरनेट पे भेज दोगे? बेवकूफ मत बनो, सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूं मैं. अगर तुम 30.0.0.1 को एसेच कर रहे हो, क्या तुम इस ट्रैफिक को पब्लिक इंटरनेट पे भेजोगे? भाई मैं थक गया, नहीं भेजोगे यार,
नहीं
क्यों
सर।
भेजोगे? दैट इज योर प्राइवेट नेटवर्क। 30.0.0.1 इज योर प्राइवेट नेटवर्क। अगर प्राइवेट नेटवर्क को हमें पब्लिक नेटवर्क पे भेजना ही होता तो फिर टनल की क्या जरूरत? समझ रहे हो बात को एवरीवन, यस और नो?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
गाइस, कपिल,
Yes sir.
अंडरस्टैंड गाइस?
Yes sir.
समझ
Yes.
में आ रहा?
Yeah,
लॉजिक समझ
sir,
में आ
this
रहा है?
is understand.
Yes sir.
Okay, now
Actually,
in English,
SSH is
guys.
30.0.
Okay, wait. Now I am telling in English. Guys, from Bangalore, we are trying to SSH 30.0.0.1. So if we are trying to SSH 30.0.0.1, do you guys think we need to send this data over the public internet? I mean, over the ISP? Answer is clearly no. Because this is my company private network, we can't send these network directly over the internet. Fine. So in this case, what you need to do? We need to send this traffic through the tunnel. Agree, na everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. So please remember, when you create the tunnel, this is called tunnel interface. This is called tunnel interface. क्या बोलते हैं इसे guys? Tunnel interface. On tunnel interface, you need to create the IP address. You need to configure the IP address. For example, here I am creating 169.0.0.1. Here I will create 169.0.0.2 something. So when you here you what you need to do? You need to configure the routing na on both firewall. Then this firewall will understand ki, oh, this is the private network and this private network I need to send through the tunnel. अरे yes or no? Tell me. ऐसे नहीं समझ में आ रहा, एक चीज और बता रहा हूं, ऐसे समझ लो.
Yes, sir.
For example, on this firewall, I create one routing table 0.0.0.0/0 y 50.0.0.1. For example, this is the ISP IP address. What do you mean by this route? It means you are telling to the firewall ki, hey, for every traffic you need to forward towards the ISP. Yes or no? Agree?
Yes, yes.
But it means if you are writing 0000, it means you are telling private, public, whatever the traffic, please forward to the forward to the ISP. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Public are prepared to go to the ISP. Right.
Okay. But in real time scenario, generally we are not doing like this. Because if you are telling ki, hey, 0000 to every traffic towards the firewall, this is not the correct one. Because you need to write ki, hey, 10.0.0.0 20, not from 10 to what is the class A range? Complete class A. Class A private, complete class B private, complete class C private. You need to forward Y. Am I right? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Again understand what I'm trying to tell. I am telling you, for example, if on the firewall, I create the routing table like this, I will create class A, all the private Y tunnel, class B, all the private Y tunnel, class C, all the private Y tunnel, the rest 0000 Y. Is this fine? Tell me, yes or no? Is this fine?
Here the private. Uh, yes, sir.
Arey,
Yes,
first,
sir.
whenever any traffic will reach on the firewall will check na from top to bottom. This one, and last one is this one. Yes or no? So for example, if you are trying to access this one, what is the source IP address, guys? Source IP address is 10.1. Destination is 30.1. Am I right? Are you tell me? Am I
Yes,
right? 30.1. So tell me, your destination
yes, sir.
IP belongs to which one?
Private IP.
Are I am telling you from this route, this route, this route, or this route. This IP belongs to which one? I mean, from this when this traffic will reach onto the this firewall, your destination IP is 30.1. So which rule will hit here? अरे जब ये पैकेट पहुंचेगा फायरवॉल पे तो कौन सी रूल हिट होगी यहाँ पे, ये पूछ रहा हूं मैं।
Via tunnel.
वाई टनल पूछ रहा हूँ कौन सी? ये
Class A. Class A route via tunnel.
क्लास सी। व्हाट इज द रेंज ऑफ क्लास सी?
192 to 168.
Class C, not Class C. Class A.
The class A,
Yes,
sir.
exactly. Class A, this
That
one.
30 is Class A. Yeah, first one.
Exactly. First one. It means your traffic will go by tunnel.
Tunnel.
For example, here we have a IP 169.0.0.1 and here 169.0.0.2. Here you will write why 169.2. It means your firewall will forward the traffic through this one, not towards the ISP. Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Tell me fast.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
exactly. So
Right
we
now,
hmm.
this private traffic is communicating via tunnel source and destination IP addresses through the
Yes,
public network.
exactly. Exactly. So for example, whenever you create the tunnel, what you will do, you will create for every private network traffic, you will forward through the tunnel. So your exit interface, either you will create the exit interface or either you can create the IP address, but that IP address why tunnel only. Is this clear to everyone?
So I have a small one query. We
Hmm?
mentioned
Your voice is not coming.
0.0.0.0 means that is default. At
Yes,
fourth
that is the
one, we
default
mentioned
route.
0.0.0.
Yes,
That is a
that is the
default route.
that is the default route. Default route means here na by the help of these three. It means by the help of these three rules, we are covering the complete private network class A, B, C, right?
Yes, sir.
Rest all the traffic will be public na.
Yes.
For example, if anyone is trying to hit here facebook.com, do you think you want to share this traffic by tunnel, guys? For example, if anyone is sitting on the Bangalore office and trying to access facebook.com, do you guys think your traffic will go by tunnel?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No.
no need, because your facebook.com means that is the public IP address and you are not sharing the public IP address. Why tunnel? Why tunnel? We are sending only private one. Are you getting my point? Yes or no?
Private
And
address.
don't think one more thing. Don't think this is something a physical connection, physical cable or something. No. This is a virtual, you can say virtual tunnel. This is also located on the internet. ऐसा समझ लो कि ये इंटरनेट पे ही बना हुआ है. बट इंटरनेट तो बहुत बड़ा है ना गाइस, यस और नो? इंटरनेट के ऊपर में ही एक छोटी सी टनल बनी हुई है. समझ में आ रहा है? तो ऐसा नहीं है कि टनल कोई फिजिकल केबल्स लगा होता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. टनल भी कहाँ बना होता है गाइस? इंटरनेट पे ही बना होता है, बट सिक्योरली बना होता है वो. What I'm trying to tell you guys, tunnel is not something a physical cables or something. No, tunnel is also configured on the internet, but there is only one difference. Tunnel is properly configured for the secure connection. Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Done na?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what I was asking, this is the traffic. How this guy access this DR? So by the help of this routing, all the traffic will reach to the Noida? Yes or no? Because destination is 30.1. So this is the private one. Traffic reach on Noida. What Noida will do? Are this traffic will reach on Noida. Are am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. On Noida, in Noida, this is the firewall. So basically your traffic reach on tunnel interface. Yes or no? अरे कहाँ पहुंचा? फायरवॉल के टनल इंटरफेस से पहुंचा ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your traffic reach on Noida. My question is, when your traffic will reach on Noida, how you will manage these traffic? Any idea?
By using the routing
Guys,
configuration,
yes,
Firewall, sir.
exactly. Whatever the routing you
by
did here
using
on Bangalore, same
the
routing you will do
routing
on the
configuration, we
same
can check
routing you
the
will do
route
same
on.
routing you will do at the Noida location also. Am I right, everyone? Yes or no? Right? Are tell me, right? Na? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Cool.
Yes, yes,
Guys,
sir.
in Noida
Hello.
location also, what we
You're
will
audible,
do,
sir.
we will configure the routing. But when we will perform the routing in Noida location, do you think we need to forward the traffic through the tunnel? No. In Noida, we will forward all the private network by PE. Right now, everyone, yes or no? Because at Noida location, we have a PE device. Yes or no, everyone? Right now,
Yes,
at Noida location,
yes.
we have a PE device. So in this case, we do not need to forward your traffic through the tunnel. By the help of routing, what we will do, we will forward all the traffic through the PE.
Tunnel.
Fine, everyone, yes or no? Right? Are tell me, right now. And first thing at Noida location, what you will need? You will need routing. Second thing, what
Yes,
you
sir.
will need? You need the policy as well, because you need to create some policies over the firewall, and by the help of that policies, what you will do, you will forward the traffic towards the uh, P. And after that, guys, I already told you, you must need the net. Yes or no? Right, everyone? Tell me right now. Net
Yes,
also.
sir.
These are the things you need to do on the Noida location. These are the things you need to do at which location, guys? Noida location. Is
Noida
this
location.
correct, guys? I hope you guys
Sir,
understand.
sir, 0 0 traffic is where it is going to there in, sir?
0 0 traffic
IP?
is always going to the ISP, guys.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now, today I am just telling you whatever the things we are configuring when we need to configure the IPsec. Okay. Tomorrow I will show you how to configure the IPsec over the firewall. Okay. See here, guys. The first thing that you need to understand is step number one. In step number one, first of all, you need to create the zone. In step number one, what you need to create, guys? You need to
Zone.
create the zone. Okay. How to create the zone? I will tell you later. Okay. But right now, just understand the steps. In step number one, you need to create the zone. Step number two, please focus, guys, everyone. These are the steps by which we can create the tunnel. Second step number two, create tunnel interface. What, guys? You need to create one tunnel interface. Understand, everyone? Yes or no? Right? You
Yes,
need to create the tunnel interface. In step number three, what you need to do? You need to configure, guys. Sorry, step number three. In this step, you need to create, guys, IKE crypto. You need to create, guys, IKE crypto. This is the step number three. Understand?
yes,
There are two types of crypto. one is IKE crypto. After that, guys, in step number 4, you need to create IPsec crypto. IPsec crypto. Fine. In step number 5, you need to configure IKE gateway. You need to create IKE. You need to create, guys, IKE gateway. Okay. And last one, step number 6, configure IPsec. Configure IPsec tunnel. Okay. These are the 6 steps. One more things you can do if you want here. In step number 7, what you can do, you can configure static route in routing table. In routing table, you need to create the static route. Are you getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right now, yes, you need to create the route. If you do not create the route, how you will forward the traffic? This is not possible, na? Yes or no? Right
Yes,
now, yes.
yes,
So mainly, guys, these are the thing we need to do. Or if you want in some detail way, then you can configure the policies also. You need to configure the NAT also. You need to configure the policies also. You need to create the NAT also. Okay. So basically, these are the things you need to create whenever you want to create the IPsec tunnel. Is this clear? Everyone, tell me. Done?
yes, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. Give me a minute. Let me show you one thing. Let me pause it first. Is this visible? Everyone.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. See now, in step number 1, what I told you, we need to create what? Zone. So where we can create the zone? Who can tell me? Tell me fast. Go to the network. अरे in network we are getting no option zone. Yes or no? अरे in network में दिख रहा है ना zone option. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Second
Everyone.
one.
Yes, second one. Go to the zone. In zone, there are multiple zone we already created. Okay. So what we can do? Click on add. Okay. When I click on the add, what? Here I am getting a name. Yes or no? अरे
Yes,
tell
sir.
me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I am writing test S2S test S2S, and for example any client name Zoom. Are done na? Yes or no? Right?
Yes,
And
sir.
what's the type? Type will be L3. Why? Because we need to create the IP address also. Done. Click on OK. So zone is created here, guys. Everyone, tell me. Right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After creating zone, what I told you in step number 2, create the tunnel interface. What? Tunnel interface. How can you create the tunnel interface? Go to the network. In first option, you are getting the interface. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go to the interface. In interface, there are multiple options. Ethernet, VLAN, loopback, tunnel, SD-WAN. So in which option? Tunnel.
Tunnel.
Okay. Go to the tunnel. Click on add. When you click on add, you will get this one. Right? Yes or no? So interface name, you need to configure here interface name. This is not the license one. So that's the reason we are not able to configure it. Okay ना? अरे ये license one नहीं है इसीलिए यहाँ ये blur दिख रहा है आपको. Getting my point? Otherwise you will get the option there. Okay, but focus here कि how can you create the tunnel? Check the all options. So guys, first option what you are getting na interface name. Right or wrong? Right everyone?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
right here tunnel, and you can after tunnel here you are getting now one range 1 to triple 4 times 9. Yes or no? Right na?
Yes, sir.
So what is the use of this? Basically, here we do not need to create, guys, multiple tunnel. Try to understand. Here you do not need to create multiple tunnel. One tunnel you already created, and you can create multiple sub tunnel there. Okay na? So for example, there is a client. You are creating this tunnel for client Zoom. अरे एक क्लाइंट है Zoom, उसके लिए आप ये टनल बना रहे हो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो डेफिनेटली उस Zoom की कुछ ना कुछ विलेन होगी ना एवरीवन, यस और इन योर कंपनी. Again, what I am telling, try to understand. I am telling we are creating this tunnel. For example, what is the requirement? Try to understand. This is one guy, this is the location, and this is the client Zoom. This is the client Zoom, and this is Noida. And all the users who is sitting here and who is working for Zoom, these guys wants to access, for example, any application that is situated where at Zoom data center. मान लो कि वो एप्लीकेशन Zoom के डेटा सेंटर में पड़ा हुआ है, यानी कि ये यूजर डायरेक्टली एक्सेस करेगा इस यहाँ बैठा हुआ जो डेटा सेंटर में एप्लीकेशन रखे हुए हैं या सर्वर रखा हुआ है उसे. तो डू यू गाइस थिंक कि आप यहां से यहां पब्लिक इंटरनेट पे कर लोगे? नहीं कर पाओगे ना, यस सर नो? बिकॉज इन योर कंपनी देयर इज ए प्राइवेट नेटवर्क, और हेयर यहां भी प्राइवेट नेटवर्क ही होगा. यस और नो? एग्री? Again, I am telling, try to understand the scenario, guys. Noida location, that is the client. For example, here some guys are there who is working for Zoom. ये Zoom का employee है, and Zoom is the client. Zoom client is situated anywhere, for example. And for example, these are the server located at the data center of Zoom client. Now, all the employee who is located in Noida location want to access this server. How this is possible?
By using tunnel.
Yes, exactly. By using tunnel. By using tunnel, we can access that server, or these employee can access that server, because we can't access this server over the public internet, because on this server maybe there are multiple critical data. Are yes or no? Right na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So what we need to do, guys? We need to create the tunnel. Now, again, one thing. For example, these are the Zoom who is located in your company. Definitely for Zoom, there will be any specific VLAN. Am I right? Everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
want answer from the old guys also. Guys, I hope you guys know. Kapil,
Yes,
Manju,
sir.
Nanas, everyone. Subhajit, I
Yes,
already
sir.
told you
Sir.
guys many times, for every client there will be a specific VLAN. थक गया हूँ बोलते बोलते. हर client का अपना एक VLAN होता है. Yes or no? Right?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
For example, this is the Zoom, and for this Zoom, VLAN is 174. Suppose कर लो इसका VLAN 174 है. So what I told you, you create only one tunnel, primary tunnel, okay? And for every client, or for whatever the VLAN tunnel you want to create for, you will create the sub tunnel. हम क्या create करते हैं, guys? Sub tunnel create करते हैं. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right na? So I create what I will do. I write the name tunnel, and here I will write whatever the VLAN of Zoom 174. So now this tunnel will be specific ना. अरे unique बन गया ना ये tunnel. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. Yes. Now this tunnel is unique. Why? What is the name of this tunnel? Tunnel.174. This is the name. So if any engineer see this tunnel, they can easily identify, hey, here is 174. 174 VLAN is Zoom. So it means definitely this tunnel is created for Zoom. Am I right, everyone? Yes or no?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Mhm.
That range is 1 to 9K999. We can
Mhm.
apply VLAN range also in between the range for tunnel creation.
Yes, exactly. You have this range, so you can create the sub interface from here to here. And if you have more than this tunnel, generally, I don't think in a world you will see this one. But if you want, then you need to create the different tunnels. Okay, this is the primary tunnel, and here you can create these number of sub interface there. Understand?
Okay.
After that, guys,
Primary
Here
tunnel inside the sub interface is also added.
Ethernet. For example, you see how many ports are there? 24. Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
But for example, in real time scenario, do you think only you need 24 ports? No. In a real time scenario, maybe you need more than 50, 60, 100 ports. How we are managing? See here. What we will
By
do?
applying
We will
VLANs.
no by creating sub interface. For example, this is the firewall and this is the ISP. These are connected with this one. For example, here this is Ethernet 1 by 14. So it means your this interface is facing towards the ISP. Am I right? अरे यही इंटरफेस आपका ISP को फेस कर रहा है ना? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. And whatever the fucking things in your company right now here behind this firewall. For example, there are multiple SSID. For example, there are SSID IT, there are SSID HR, there are multiple SSID. I am talking about the wireless guys. अरे wireless के अंदर ही बहुत सारे SSID भी होंगे ना कंपनी के अंदर. Yes or no? First
Yes, sir.
thing. Second thing, there will be a many client in your company. Yes or no? And for every client, there will be a unique VLAN and unique subnet. Am I right,
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Yes, sir.
मैं एक बार हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ, समझने की कोशिश करो. आपके लैंड नेटवर्क में, कंपनी के लैंड नेटवर्क में बहुत सारे क्लाइंट होगा. एम आई राइट? होगा मंजूनाथ,
Yes, sir.
हाँ
Yes, sir.
सर हाँ.
विश्वास एंड कपिल, गाइस समझने की कोशिश करो. आपके लैंड नेटवर्क में बहुत सारे क्लाइंट होंगे. यशवंत, अंडरस्टैंड? ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
हर क्लाइंट का अलग अलग नेटवर्क होता है. यस और नो? आप एक ही नेटवर्क हर क्लाइंट को नहीं दे सकते, झगड़ा हो जाएगा, है ना? और पॉलिसीज नहीं होती ऐसी. हर क्लाइंट की अपनी अपनी अलग अलग यूनिक नेटवर्क होती है. डन. सेकेंड थिंग. थर्ड थिंग, क्लाइंट के अलावा बहुत सारी चीजें होंगी. जैसे मान लो आपके कंपनी में वायरलेस वाईफाई भी तो होगा. यस और नो? यस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आपकी कंपनी में 4 SSID यूज कर रहे हैं तो चारों SSID का नेटवर्क भी अलग अलग होगा. यस और नो? एम आई राइट?
Yes, sir.
इट मीन्स, मान लो अगर आपकी कंपनी में 20 क्लाइंट है, 4 SSID हैं, कितने हो गए? 24 हो गए. यस और नो? अरे बता दो. यस और नो? राइट? तो
Yes,
क्या
sir.
अब 24 नेटवर्क अलग अलग होगा ना भाई? 20 क्लाइंट का अलग अलग नेटवर्क, 4 SSID उसका अलग अलग नेटवर्क, यानी टोटल कितने नेटवर्क हो गए तुम्हारे पास? 24. अरे टेल मी यस
Sir.
और नो?
Yes,
Sir,
yes, yes, sir.
24 means what?
सॉरी, 24 मीन्स व्हाट?
To 24, 24.
24.
Yes, yes. Okay.
ओके. तो आई मीन कि टोटल कितने नेटवर्क हो गए गाइस? 24. फाइन. क्या तुम फायरवॉल के इस सारे इंटरफेस पे अलग अलग नेटवर्क यूज करोगे? यानी कि 24 नेटवर्क के लिए 24 इंटरफेस यूज कर लोगे? अरे बता दो भैया, यस और नो?
No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Different networks and 24
नहीं
interface.
करोगे ना?
No,
पहली
sir.
बात.
Every interface
दूसरी
having a single network. That means 24
दूसरी बात
networks we
दूसरी
are
बात
using.
समझो समझो, मैं ऐसी लॉजिकली बात करता हूँ गाइस. दूसरी बात, अब अगर तुम 24, मान लो तुमने बेवकूफी से ये बोल दिया कि सर मैं 24 इंटरफेस यूज कर लूंगा, तो ठीक है, तुम अपने फायरवॉल पे 24 इंटरफेस यूज कर लोगे. क्या तुम आईएसपी से भी 24 पोर्ट खरीदोगे? बताओ. यानी 24 नेटवर्क के लिए तुमको आईएसपी से भी 24 लीज लाइन लेनी पड़ेगी ना, अलग अलग.
Yes. Yes, sir.
डू यू थिंक योर कंपनी इज एबल टू पे billions of dollars for
No, sir.
monthly?
It is so much costly.
Yes. समझ में आया एवरीवन? इन दिस केस व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर परचेजिंग वन लीज लाइन फ्रॉम द आईएसपी. और ये, हाँ, ये होती है कि ये जो लीज लाइन होती है ना, इसकी बैंडविड्थ बहुत ज्यादा होती है. ठीक है? इसीलिए इतने सारे ट्रैफिक मैनेजेबल हो जाते हैं. ठीक है ना गाइस? ये 1 गिग का नहीं होता, ये 25 गिग, 50 गिग, 10 गिग ऐसे होती है. डिपेंड करता है कंपनी के बैंडविड्थ के ऊपर. ठीक है? अरे समझ में आया एवरीवन?
Sir,
Yes.
what I understand is that 24 interfaces is logically connected to one laser line.
So what we will do, guys, we will use only one interface. For example, this is 1 by 14 that is connected with the ISP. So we will choose this one, and what we will do, we will create the sub interface for every different client and for every different network. For example, there is a one client who is using VLAN 179. For is one client that is using VLAN 169. One client who is using 150. What I will do, I will create sub interface 1/14.179. So by the help of 179, we can easily identify ki, hey, this is the subnet for VLAN 179. Are you understand everyone? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. And by the help of these sub interface, what we can do, we can segregate all the different traffic logically. Are you understand na? So you do not need to connect the total 24 physical ports there or physical cables there. No need.
Yes, sir.
Am I right? Everyone,
That
yes or no?
interface 14 having 179 VLAN, that
Yeah.
VLAN is we are logically implementing that single laser line.
Yes, we are using the single lease line, but your traffic is segregated, different by the help of these tag. This is called tagging, guys. This is nothing. This is called tagging. This is called tagging. Are you understand everyone? Yes or no? Right
Yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir.
So here this is not the license one, so that's the reason we are not able to see. For example, if you select here and see now, there is a option sub interface.
Yeah, sir. Bottom.
This is grayed out, but when you select it and click on it, a sub interface, you are able to create here a sub interface. There you will get the option a tag. Whatever the tag you will write, this will be for example 1.4 is there, and I write here 179. So it you will create Ethernet 1/4.179. So it means that this is the sub interface. Similarly, guys, in case of tunnel is also same. For example, you have a main tunnel. So do you think, for example, if your company require 50 tunnels, do you think you will create the 50 tunnels individually? No. We are not going to create, guys, 50 tunnels individually. Because for, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can check on the Google. Maybe for tunnel also we are paying some amount. But you can check on the Google, I don't think. But do you think, for example, for every client, for example, in your client in your company there are 20 clients and 10 clients wants the tunnel. So do you think you will create the 10 different tunnel? No, we are not going to do like this. With the same primary tunnel, what you will
Sir,
do?
one
You will.
doubt I have.
Mhm.
Sir, every tunnel we are applying public IP address.
Sorry, what?
We can create a example IPsec tunnel. For that tunnel, we are configuring the tunnel address is public IP address.
Tunnel addressing the public IP address.
Yeah, we are
No,
applying public IP address.
no, no.
Private IP
You
address.
are you are creating the tunnel between the firewall. Am I right?
Yeah. But we are applying the tunnel IP address also. We are configuring every
You will.
tunnel
I will
having IP
wait.
address.
Keep this
That IP
question in your
address is
mind.
we are giving private.
Wait. Keep this question in your mind. When I will configure the tunnel, I will show you what is the exact IP addressing we need to do there. Okay?
Yes,
Clear?
yes, sir.
Because right now, if I tell you, hey, actually, I will create the routing, I will create the tunnel, so you will confuse. Okay, na? So go to the step by step. Okay? Understand, guys?
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay.
So go to the tunnel, guys. Tunnel. Already one tunnel is already there. So see here, guys. For example, go to the add tunnel. Here you can write the sub interface, whatever the comment you can write. Here you can write, for example, you are creating the tunnel for Zoom. So you can write here, this tunnel is for Zoom, like this. Okay, na? So what is this? Config, in config, there is an option called virtual router. What do you mean by this? Who can tell me? Virtual router. Anyone here who can answer me? What do you mean by virtual router?
They need to provide the lines to.
No. Virtual router means, please remember, virtual router is a logical router inside the firewall. What is logical router inside the firewall? That helps us to route the traffic or perform the routing. याद रखो फायरवॉल के अंदर एक राउटर भी होता है छुपा हुआ, लेकिन वो वर्चुअल राउटर होता है, तो दिखता नहीं है. उसका काम क्या होता है गाइस? राउटिंग करना. Is this clear, guys? Everyone, yes or no? It
Yes,
means what I
sir.
am trying to tell you. Virtual router is a logical router inside the firewall that controls how the traffic is going, how the traffic is coming, everything that this virtual router routes your traffic. Are you understand? Yes or no? Right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
if
sir.
anyone asks you, tell me what does the virtual router work? What is the actual work of virtual router? You can tell ki, hey, virtual router is mainly responsible for sending the VPN traffics or for any traffics. Getting my point? For example, when you are creating the tunnel interface. So whatever the tunnel interface you created, that must be a part of virtual router. That must be a part of virtual router. If your tunnel is not the part of virtual router, how your firewall will understand ki, hey, this is the traffic I am receiving from the tunnel and where I need to forward the traffic? अरे बताया हूं ना मैं अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, yes or no?
Yes, sir. The
Yes.
firewall using the routing services to route the
Yes, and you can
traffic.
see here, go to the network. I hope you guys are able to see. There is the option called virtual routers. Are you able to
Yes,
see?
sir.
Everyone, click on the virtual router. When you create
Yes,
the
sir.
virtual router, you can see there. Here nothing is there, but if you want, you can create the virtual router here. Router setting, for example, if you want to create the static route here, you can create the static route. Even you can create the RAP, OSP, BGP, everything you can configure there. Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Tell me, guys. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, for
Yes,
example, static
sir.
route. Static route IPv4. For example, I want to create a static route here. You can create here the name. What is the name? You, for example, you want to create this static route for the tunnel. You can write here. This is the S2S tunnel. Then destination, whatever the destination, interface, next hop, whatever the thing you can create here. So by this way, you can create the even the virtual router also. Is this clear, guys? Everyone, yes or no? Right? Tell me. Is this clear, everyone?
Sir.
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Now, next thing is, for example, go to the tunnel. Oh, not. We already created the zone tunnel. Okay. There is a zone. What this zone will be, guys? Whatever the zone you created here. Array, we already created na S2S zone.
Yes, sir.
So this zone will be there. Fine. Next one is, guys, IPv4. Here you need to create the IP address, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now my question is, what is this IP address?
We are creating the IP address for tunnel.
Yes, exactly. For example, this is the location. This is the location, and this is the location. So you already created the tunnel. I told you na, on this interface, you assign the IP address. Am I right, everyone? Array, on this interface,
Yes,
this
sir.
is called a tunnel interface, and on both interface, you will assign the IP address, right na? So here you need to assign the IP address. Array, understand? Yes or no? Clear na? Array, whatever the IP address you will assign to the tunnel, you
Yes,
can
sir.
assign here. You can
Yes, sir.
assign here. So it is not a public one, it is not a private one. Getting my point? Array, क्लियर है ना? ये नहीं तो पब्लिक होता है, नहीं तो प्राइवेट, कोई भी। जनरली हम 169 वाला यूज कर लेते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। अरे अंडरस्टैंड।
Sir, we can apply either public or private IPS. Any IP address, we can apply
Yes,
the tunnel
basically,
IP address on the
yes,
tunnel.
yes. So, if anyone asks you, which type of IP is this, you can tell, okay, it is not a public one or private one used in your network. Basically, we are using this IP address is called a link local IP, and that is only used for inside the VPN tunnel, nothing else. Understand? And
Yes, sir.
one more thing. For example, this is the tunnel. Whatever the IP you are configuring here. And for example, here you assign the IP address, any IP address, for example, 10.0, 10.1.1.1/30. So here you need to assign the same subnet IP. Understand na? Are on
Yes,
both side, subnet will be same. Subnet will be same. It
yes.
is clear, guys? Everyone, subnet will be
Clear, sir.
same. Fine. So this is the way. And this is the here IP6. We are not doing anything here. We are generally we are not doing anything. These are by default. These are by these are by default. Are done na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, what
In
you
case
can
of
do in management,
s-
in management, generally you will see. I think here we are not able to see, but yes, in in real time scenario, here we are selecting management profile is not there. Here you can select the ping one. See, but due to the license issues, this is not there. But yes, for example, I create a test and write here. Okay. Now you can select for management profile. Generally, we are selecting here ping. What guys? Ping. Are they understand everyone? Yes or no? Right now?
yes,
Are
sir.
they tell me? Okay. So what we cover today, guys? We cover two thing here. We cover step number one, and we cover step number two. Am I right? Everyone, tell me,
Yes, sir.
guys.
Yes, sir. We can create a zone as a Zoom